Good morning, students. Today I have taken up the very first topic of the textbook, Moment. The topic is entitled The Lost Child by Mulkraj Anand. Mulkraj Anand was an Indian writer in English, notable for his description of the lives of the poorer castes in traditional Indian society. One of the pioneers of Indo-Anglian fiction, he together with R.K. Narayan, Ahmad Ali and Raja Rao was one of the first India-based writers in English to gain an international readership. Anand is admired for his novels and short stories, which have acquired the status of classics of modern Indian English literature. They are noted for their perceptive insight into the lives of the oppressed and for their analysis of the impoverishment, exploitation, and misfortune. Now, let me introduce the gist of the story, The Lost Child. The Lost Child is the story of a small child who gets lost in a fair. He had gone with his parents to the fair but loses them when he gets engrossed in looking at a roundabout swing. The story highlights the bond of love and affection that the child shares with his parents. Before losing them, he had been demanding different things like sweets, balloons, flowers, swings, etc. Once he loses them, he is picked up by a stranger. The stranger tries to quieten the child by offering him all those things that he had demanded from his parents, but the child does not want them anymore. He wants his parents first. Now let us know the summary of the story paragraph wise. Summary part 1. It was a day of a spring festival and all the villagers were going brightly dressed to a fair. A little boy and his parents were also among them. The kid was excited and thrilled to see the small toy shops on the way and the flies and bees in the fields. His parents kept calling him over and reminded him to walk beside them. Now, summary part 2. At last, they reached the fair, and large crowd of people left the boy confused. He was happy and bewildered at the same time. He saw a sweetmeat seller at the entrance and was tempted to have the burfi displayed on the counter. He demanded the sweet half-heartedly because he knew that instead of buying it for him, his parents would term him greedy. So he moved on and soon came across a flower seller. Fascinated by the Gulmohar garlands, he again made a faint demand for flowers, but knew well that his parents would not buy anything, for flowers were cheap in their opinion. Now, summary part 3. Moving on, he saw a balloon seller. He was thrilled to see the brightly colored balloons, but knew that his parents would not buy one for him because they thought that he was too old to play with balloons. Next, a snake charmer playing the flute drew his attention. The child moved towards him a little but withdrew his steps because he knew that his parents had forbidden him to hear such rough music. On moving ahead, the child was charmed by a roundabout in full swing. Failing to resist his desire, he made a bold request to his parents to let him go on the roundabout. Now, summary part 4. The child did not get any reply, so he turned to look at his parents. They were not to be seen anywhere near him. He got extremely scared and started crying. He ran here and there but could not find them. He rushed in panic to a shrine which was crowded with people. He tried to make his way through the feet of this crowd, but was knocked down and began crying loudly. A man heard his cries and rescued him from being trampled. Lifting the little boy in his arms, the kind man asked him how had he got there and whose baby he was. The scared child did not answer and kept crying and asking for his parents. The good man tried to soothe him and took him to the roundabout, offering to get him a ride on the horse. But the child did not want anything else other than his mother and father. The man took the inconsolable child to the snake charmer, the balloon seller, and the flower seller one by one. He offered to fulfill all wishes that he had made just a little ago. But the child turned down all the offers. He just wanted his parents and nothing else. The story bears a valuable message also. The story conveys the message that children love their parents unconditionally. The lost child thinks of his father as a strict person when he demands toys from him. He does not praise his parents for sweets or garlands, etc., because he accepts that they will never grant him his wish. However, he gets scared when he realizes that he is lost. He cries inconsolably for his parents and forgets all about his cravings for sweets, garlands, snake charmers, and even the ride on a roundabout. This message of the story makes the reader understand the worth of parents in the life of a child.